I just woke up. It's a weekend. I don't have the kids, so I get to sleep in a little bit. It's very quiet in the mornings when I don't have the kids. But I thought I'd vlog, kind of do a day in the life, show you what I do, keeping myself busy when they're not around. There's a lot to get done, obviously, because I have, the animals and stuff and the garden and yeah. So first thing, I'm definitely always get up, brush my teeth, wash my face, and make coffee. And then I'll take care of all the animals and figure out what I'm going to do for the day. This is Malone. This is Kingston's bearded dragon. He's sleeping. Oh, hello. Did I wake you? You need to sleep in when Kingston's not around? He's big. He's about a year old. But every morning when Kingston's not here, I go ahead and turn his lights on for him. And then his water's over there. I change that. And there's some food. Now bring him some lettuce from the garden. Hey, Malone. He's about a year old. And he just had some crickets a couple days. That's why his belly's so fat. He eats about 45 crickets at one time. Here's my little coffee bar area. And that's my espresso machine. I've had it for about a year. And it works really great still. I love it. It was not expensive compared to a lot of espresso makers I've seen. This is a little thing here where it steams the milk. But I got this from Bed Bath & Beyond and I love it. It works great. This is water reservoir. So that goes in there. And I'm going to turn it on. And while that's getting ready and prepping, heating up the water, I'm gonna go ahead and get the beans ready. According to this. I think I'm making this one. No? Well, I did the milk first and I put the espresso on top. Either that one or this one. Either way, it is so good. I don't ever have to put any sugar, sweeteners, or anything else like that. Just steam the milk and then put in the espresso, and it is so smooth, so good. That bird shows up in like all my videos when I go outside. He's so loud. So we're at the goat pen. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a bumblebee. Oh. Okay. I guess he just wanted to say hey. So I'm gonna get the goats, and this is gonna be a bit of a circus because they don't like me catching them and taking them out to the field. And if I get one and I try to leave with the one out of the gate, the other one tries to come right behind it and escape. So when I don't have the kids and it's just me doing it, it's so extra difficult, and it just turns into the circus. And sometimes I want to cry, but then I'm like, nah, just, you'll get it. It'll get easier every time. I mean, you know, whatever. Sorry guys, but my camera totally just failed on me when I was recording catching these girls. And so I got them on their leashes now. We're gonna go out to get them on pasture. So taking them out to the other wasn't gonna work because one wants to move forward and the other one wants to move backwards, and it's impossible to work that. So I took Lucy out first. Now I'm getting Loretta, and you can hear them crying to each other. They hate being separated. They hate it. They're very, very codependent issues. I'm coming to get you. Come on, let's go. It's getting really hot. But this is what I wear when I am out here taking care of the animals and in the garden, is these overalls. I have regular clothes on, but I always wear these overalls and boots that I got from Tractor Supply. And I always keep a pocket knife with me because I get on the ground with these goats and it can get dirty. And there are a lot of things that slither on the ground and can bite. So I make sure I always have my boots and my overalls on. There are the guineas. We let all 4 of them out a few days ago. And they're still here. And I don't think they're going to fly off and go anywhere. They seem very happy with the chickens. And they hang out mostly like near the woods, the wood line. But they are not friendly at all. Good morning, chickies. What are you doing all perched up there? Huh? There's one that escaped the other day. See how these guys will approach? Those guineas will not do that. I gotta catch you too. Put you back in the coop. They're probably so pissed that those 2 are out. that tub right there used to be in the house. I was using it as like a brooder for the newborn chickens, but taken out since then, cleaned it up, Lysoled it up, and I just use it for all the water because there's plants everywhere, and one of my hoses that's way over there in the garden doesn't really reach the over here in this area. So I just fill it up with water, and when it rains it gets water in it too. And I just take my watering can and I fill it up with water this way, and it's just easier to water my garden that's on this side without having to drag the hose out and then put the hose back, because I don't want anyone tripping on the hose. And I just water it like that. And then I also go through if there's any yellow dying leaves. I always pick those off. Like sometimes there's leaves that have been eaten really bad by the bugs, and I always rip those off. So in a previous video where I installed my bees, you know, one of them left. There's like, as you can see, there's zero activity going on that hive. They just left overnight. But this one seems to be doing well. I don't have any of my like bee suit on, so I'm still like nervous to get too close. But they seem to be going on strong. I don't think they're gonna leave. Ooh, okay. Getting a little too close to my head. And then now I'm gonna go water this garden. And it's doing really well. And you can tell the difference about what's like what the different soil, how it's really really helped them grow. Like this has really good rich, I think it was like Miracle Grow type soil. And then this, we didn't add anything to the soil. And these were all the same size when we planted them pretty much, or when I planted them pretty much. Planted them at the same time. You can see what a difference soil makes in feeding the plants. So that's that good stuff. And then here is just dirt from last year's crop, and didn't add anything to it. Hey guys, I got my street clothes on, done taking care of the animals. So I'm gonna go run to Walmart and get some stuff. I got a ton of towels to fold when I get back. I got a ton of laundry, period. Like, the laundry just never ends. It's every day there's laundry. So I'll catch up on that today. And let's go to Walmart. I just got done with Walmart. The toilet paper aisle is still sad looking. There's no toilet paper. One lady was all upset and dropping the F-bomb. What the F am I supposed to do? I only have one roll of toilet paper. I mean, I don't know. I'm getting low too, and I got kids, but you know, we'll figure it out. It's toilet paper. It's really like not my biggest concern right now. I don't know. It's hot. So I'm over here by Chick-fil-A and Starbucks, and I just cannot help myself. I definitely am gonna go get some, because those are my two guilty pleasures. I got my Starbucks. So good. I'm seriously addicted, I know. Alright, let's get going. Get back to the house. I'm gonna seat up a little bit. So, I'm a little leery about caffeine consumption more than just 1 cup because I had a really bad experience when I was like 21 years old. I was working at a bar, at a club, at a bar, and I was the person that would check people's IDs to make sure they were old enough to drink and get in. And so one day I was just super tired and couldn't wake up, and this was back when Red Bull was like the thing, and like everyone was drinking Red Bull and vodka until it was like, nah, you really don't want to mix Red Bull and vodka. That's not the best thing for you. So one of my coworkers gave me a Red Bull, and I drank that, and then I had some coffee, and then I think I had like another Red Bull, like some more coffee. Anyway, as time went on, I started wigging out. Oh, it's gonna be too loud. Close that. Close the sunroof. So I started freaking out. Like my hands were shaky and my heart was beating all fast, and I didn't know what was going on. I was dizzy. I couldn't think straight. I felt like I wasn't even in my body. It was the weirdest thing. So of course, being young and freaking out, I went to the ER for that. Now in hindsight, I'm like, you should have just breathe your way through it, calm down. But I seriously thought I was dying. I thought I was having a heart attack, which I know makes no sense now, but I really thought that. And I saw the bill from the hospital, what my insurance had paid, and just to go to the ER for them to tell me I was fine and I was just having like a panic attack, or what is that where you just drink too much caffeine? The jitters, basically. And I was perfectly healthy and I was not going to die, was $3,000. So I will never do that again. I will never, ever. And I've never touched a Red Bull since then. But, and then about 5-7 years after that, I just didn't drink any coffee. But now I do. But that incident has just scarred me for life because I can't drink multiple cups of coffee. And I'll never drink a Red Bull. But so anyway, at Starbucks, the lady was like, yeah, we can make anything caffeine free or decaf. And I was like, heck yeah, caramel macchiato, decaf. I'm just craving one. Just craving the flavor. Starbucks is addicting. So now I'm gonna head home, get some laundry done, just clean up. The kids are coming tomorrow, so that's why I went by the grocery store to get, like basic stuff, milk, meat, cheese, juice. We go through that stuff super quick. And when I don't have the kids, I don't really eat much. It's pretty, food consumption's pretty low, but when I have them, oh my god, it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, and probably like 17 snacks in between. So they're always eating, always drinking. So I definitely had to stock up for them tomorrow. So day is starting to wind down. Pretty much ran my errands, did all the laundry. Where are you going? Let me scoot over here closer to her. She might be nice. Oh. So, yeah. Now I'm just going to sit out here with them for a little while. I got some computer work to do. And it's like so boring. When I don't have the kids, and then with this virus thing, like you can't go just do a lot of stuff that would take up your day. I've done just about every project I can at the house. So I I don't really have a whole lot going on when the kids aren't here. But probably another couple hours, I'll bring the goats back to their pen and then take a bubble bath. I don't know if anything interesting is going to happen between then, but I'll let you know. Lucy, come here. Come, mama. I love you. Before I forget, checking to see if she laid an egg in her spot. Yep, there's one. She's pretty consistent at that 1 egg a day rate in the afternoon. Look what I found, a baby praying mantis. Oh, where'd he go? There he is. Oh. Come here. Oh, they're so fast. There he is. Let's see if I can... There he is. Oh my goodness.